Unfortunately, the dog training world is wildly unregulated. This means anyone can call themselves a dog trainer without any credentials or education. Without an understanding of the basics, they can do more harm than good when providing their services. So, how do you know what to avoid when choosing a trainer? Let's cover some issues that should have you looking elsewhere for training service, regardless of the type of trainer you choose. Let's dig in. Any legitimate trainer should be happy to show you their various degrees and certifications in training, applied learning theory, or animal behavior. It's a lot of time, money, and effort to get these certifications, and it's something that can validate the trainer's knowledge and experience. Taking someone's word on being a successful dog trainer without verifying they know what they're talking about, or a trainer that thinks training their own personal dogs is enough of a qualification, is not enough to call yourself a dog trainer. Alpha or dominance based methods have been debunked many times over, including by the very man that published the original study, Rudolf Schenkel. The study was based on flawed misinterpretations of data on how wolf packs work and then later applied to dogs. Dogs are not wolves, humans are not dogs. We cannot apply the sociology in this situation, and the way pack hierarchy is applied to dogs is just simply wrong. These methods, when used, create unnecessary tension between owner and dog and are largely fear and punishment based. These training methods lead to shut down dogs, mistrust, and conflict between owner and dog. They often create far more behavioral issues than they appear to solve. Not all dogs learn the same way, and not all dogs learn at the same pace. Just like humans, dogs take in information in different ways, and they all learn at different speeds when compared to their peers. Sometimes the approach needs a little variation. Having a cookie cutter style is unrealistic and ineffective. Dogs aren't robots that we can program. They are complex living beings that have diverse learning curves, sometimes with set in behaviors or habits that can be hard to break through. It's simply a misrepresentation and an unethical practice to guarantee results on any dog or behavioral issue that walks through the door, especially considering behaviors can have many causes, including overall health and genetics. This could be from lack of experience, knowledge, or an unwillingness to adapt to situations as they arise. Of course, there are more complex cases that can take more time. However, there should be at least some improvement after several weeks or months if the trainer is on the right track and not accounting for underlying causes. What corrections does a trainer use, if any? How do they handle a dog that isn't food or toy motivated? Do they use tools? If they're unwilling to discuss methods with you up front, start looking elsewhere. Not only is this a possible sign that they aren't experienced or versatile, they're not acting with transparency either. What are they attempting to hide? You have a right to be informed since it directly affects your dog. If they can't direct you to an unbiased form of review for their services, you should absolutely be concerned. If they only point to their social media or their own website for reviews, those can easily be skewed. When searching for reviews on dog trainers, make sure you're getting your information from a variety of sources. It's also a good idea to research the trainer themselves in addition to the company or business. There have been trainers who have been discovered using dangerous or abusive methods, changed their business name, and carried on under a new identity. Unprofessional behaviors in dog trainers, such as rigid attitudes, disrespect towards clients or other trainers, and a refusal to admit their own limitations, can negatively impact training. These behaviors can foster a negative training environment, leading to undesirable results. Maintaining a professional demeanor is an essential practice. With training, it's important to understand both the dog and the owner's individual needs. To understand the dog's personality, temperament, and reward scale is important, but it also gives valuable information to assess where the owner stands with time, patience, and their overall goals with their dog. This information helps to build a program that is not only successful for the dog, but manageable for the human client as well. Things beyond anyone's control can sometimes happen in dog training, whether directly from chosen methods of training, unexpected events, or in case of illness or injury. Whether the trainers work themselves or under the umbrella of a company or corporation, there needs to be coverage in case of emergencies. This comes as an admission that they cannot read dog body language or don't understand behavior. It also indicates that they don't care about the dog's mental or emotional well being, as they've obviously pushed dogs past their threshold multiple times. When someone is blatantly ignoring the stress signals, the dog is likely going to feel the need to defend itself. That wraps up this list of red flags to avoid so you don't end up hiring an unqualified, unprofessional dog trainer. Always do your research, ask the right questions, and trust your instincts. By following these guidelines and avoiding the problematic qualities discussed in this video, you'll find a trainer who can truly help your dog be their best. Until next time, stay curious and keep digging.